you know, granted, I mean, we've seen last set how Maypul can turn those tether confirms off the top into some very powerful tools, but Zetter's very infamous for his up strong and his up air kills.
We're gonna see just how quick Hobby is able to get, elkiies is able to get 68% onto Danzello right away, and oh no, that is
unfortunate right there from Danzello. Losing that first stock really early and instantly getting parried as well.
Yeah, and that is going to be a bit of a momentum killer going into the start of the set. But again, you can turn that around immediately just because, again, Zetterburn is so good at stuffing out options, and another parry on the shine. elkiies is just ready with these reactions.
Yeah, just kind of letting him rip, and Danzello is giving all to her. Oh man, that was like 100.
Yeah, that was 80 before the hit, which is, again, we talked about the small ceiling, and that is really how it's coming. That was on the ground of the stage. Really, Danz only needs like 2 or 3 solid neutral wins on elkiies, and then it can be time to get the big move.
It's crazy, because like for a second there, I was like, well, okay, elkiies is really going to be able to like ride the wave of this lead. Nope, never mind. Just in a second, Zetterburn can literally just burn that all to a crisp.
Yeah, and you're seeing it right there. See, even then, checkmate situation right there between the forward air and the back air. And Mark is online, but elkiies isn't really getting the chance to really use it. Woo! The nair into the flat drop. Oh, not even trying to go for the up strong, just back air into up air.
Yeah.
This is when we say when Danzello's playing hot and Danzello's on it, he looks unstoppable. And this is kind of, even with that early stock loss, we're seeing Danz in the lead and trying to do their best to really build it up.
Getting a little greedy with the up strong first. Maybe down strong first would be better.
Maybe, yeah, that is going to do it. The up air off the top. 22% right now on elkiies. Not impossible, but definitely a bit of an uphill battle.
For sure, for sure.
These tech chases are anything to go by. Oh, the waveland to catch an up tilt is so good, but another parry on the shine.
Yeah.
That's 3 parries in a row on shine.
She's getting all of them, everything that she wants right now in this last stock. Hopefully for elkiies, you want to seal this game and not let Danzello get an early lead.
Yeah, and you don't want to be on those top flats when you're on fire, especially at this percent.
That's no up strong.
No up strong.
Confident. I believe that the time that you're wrapped for does scale with your percent. elkiies really trying to make sure she's waiting as long as possible until she knows it's going to work.
Yeah, great DI out from Danzello. Oh, the fireball to get back. No, up strong gets a dash tech instead.
Oop, that could be an up air, but no.
Oh.
Okay.
You see Danzello shaking his head a little bit after that, that little flub. He knew he had it, but if we know Danzello, it won't fluster him too much.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, he did look flustered a lot of that set, or a lot of that game, but it was down to the wire.
Yeah, it was down to the wire. I think it was because maybe there were some misinputs, there were some missed opportunities. I think that dash tech is probably the big thing that's sticking in his mind, because he got the back air, it was primed for up smash, and unfortunate miss there is going to cost the game. But game 2, new lease, you know, new stage, new me.
Yeah.
You know?
And of course, this is like a fan, you know, or not really a fan, just a favorite of Danzello. He is an absolute monster here with the punish game.
He loves Frozen. Big fan of it.
This is going to be a big opportunity for him to get himself on the board here, but right now at 100% deficit nearly.
Unfortunately, we've seen in the past with this stage, like, Maypuls are not afraid to go here. Like, T. Richard often favorites the stage. Oh, that was almost a triple fair, looking like Absa, but a lion.
Yeah.
Woo! Mixed up on the DI on the down strong. That's going to do it off the side. He's taking the lead. Game 2.
Some unfortunate DI there, and this combo from elkiies just keeps on going.
I was terrified there for a second. I thought we were going to see a ladder right off the top.
Yeah, me too. Luckily for Danzello, not happening quite yet here. This recovery only going to give elkiies a chance to counter hit.
Right there, we're seeing it. Another nair, another tether to the... Yeah, not able to get off on the other side, unfortunately.
A little too safe there with the timing. But elkiies still has a gargantuan
Forward
lead.
strong is a weird choice there. Might have predicted a tech away.
Okay.
You know what? It's a spacing device.
Yeah,
it's a spacing device.
Of course. Absolutely. Danzello very much primed to use that spacing to his advantage. Zetterburn does kind of have a little more range than Maypul, but only just slightly.
Yeah, only a little bit, but that forward strong does go out like a good bit before. Little rough on that situation there, but it does give Danzello like a fresh leash, not having to play as defensive. He can play a little more aggro if he wants to because of the percent differences, but still down a whole stock, and we want to see a big Danzello come back here.
Yeah, that. Ooh. Struggling to maintain this position on stage, and here comes another combo. elkiies racking up that damage real fast. I say as she runs away.
I mean, honestly, at that point, yeah, just opt to run away. You may as well just get yourself out of there and just reset to neutral.
Yeah, that's the thing is, like, you know, elkiies is definitely known for, like, her wild, crazy, goofy punish game, but this is not a player who's afraid to use Maypul's speed for evasive play when she gets comfortable and when she gets a big stage like this to play on.
Exactly, and having all of this reach is just so good for Maypul.
Yeah,
be able to cover that, even that higher angled up B. And that's going to do it. Game 2 going to elkiies again, up 2-0 in the set. For someone who was talking about being a little nervous against Danzello, wanting to like really lock in. And
not for nothing, I know that elkiies does not have a perfect record against Danzello. I think, you know, at least from the sets that I know of, it's either like 0-2 in Dan's favor or like 1-1. So elkiies has struggled with this player before. It has not been pretty, but right now she's looking phenomenal, just primed to maintain that status as the first seed of this bracket and make it all the way to winners finals.
Danzello really out here, really wanting to just prove that, you know, I also deserve to be on the grand stage in the top 3.
Ooh, but that DI makes you second guess it. Very lucky he didn't die.
Very lucky. Buffer the air dodge basically right as soon as possible to make sure that he did not die to that. All right, gets the forward air. Oh, an unfortunate forward air going to reverse hit and send elkiies back into center as opposed to off stage.
Yeah,
not going to kill just yet. Oddly enough, I feel like downstrong might have been the choice there.
It might have, it's hard to say. Definitely a tricky move to the eye at times. Okay, here comes an F tilt. This could be huge for Danzello.
Oh, trying to get the Gatling there. Honestly, a fair decision in that instance. But tether up air into Nair, or up air tether Nair is going to seal out that first stock. And Maypul at 0 is just as scary as Maypul at 120 because the combo gained 40% already and climbing. 65, 72. Maypul, like a good mix-up game on Maypul is honestly what makes this character so scary sometimes.
Yeah.
108 unanswered right now from Danzello.
Finally hits a Nair, but elkiies never mind, dropping the up strong. Unfortunate, but she's still rocking this lead very confidently.
Very confidently, like you said. And one... you know, maybe wanted the ledge cancel. I would say maybe wanted the ledge cancel, give the benefit of the doubt there, but doesn't really matter. Gets the forward air, gets the spike, and Danzello is currently on winner's side stock already. This set's been going on for like 8 minutes.
Yeah, this, you know, definitely came into it thinking this could be a real slobber knocker, but right now, elkiies wants to close the door on this as soon as possible and secure that top 3 finish.
Oh, but beautiful tech in place call out. Gets the up strong, 80% KO, and Danzello is right back in it.
Yeah, I think, you know, just for a moment, I mean, I definitely was starting to think elkiies really seems to have this in the bag, but you can never do that. This is Rivals of Aether.
Yeah, a stock lead is kind of just is not a foregone conclusion. You can make any kind of comeback as long as you got a stock and you're composed and you're capable, then you can do it. Oh, carrying elkiies all the way out there, but also getting carried right up himself. Oh, gets out of the way of the up air.
Yeah,
oh, this is huge.
Might have been a drop from elkiies even. Went to the wrong side potentially and missing the attack chase with the down strong. This is getting just a bit dicey.
Oh, tried to go for the down strong on the top line. That would have killed, but the forward air is going to do it.
Yeah.
elkiies taking it with a 3-0 and Danzello looking a little disappointed.
I definitely feel like we weren't seeing the types of punishes that Danz is known for that set. I don't know about you. Like, there were some amazing punishes, don't get me wrong, but it was really hard for Danz to actually get into that mode.
Yeah, and I think that was part and due to elkiies' like really good defensive game. Like, a lot of the DI that elkiies did was sometimes like the first level. We talk about like Yomi levels of like DI and disadvantage state between like players. Sometimes the best DI is to make your opponent think they wouldn't do this. They wouldn't hold in, right? And then they overextend, and then you get situations like when Danz went for the forward air and sent elkiies inward as opposed to outward. Sometimes it's just those small little adjustments and disadvantage that really messes with your opponent's punish game and can oftentimes fluster them mentally because my punishes aren't connecting. Is it something that I'm doing wrong? And if you're not alert to what their opponent's doing, then it just spirals out of control so fast.
Yeah, one of those things is just, I can't get this kill. I don't know how to keep anything going. Like, my hits are not doing anything, even when I do win neutral. And
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
not for nothing, I feel like the new